So, welcome to Smoddy Sharp, Dean, man. It's good to see you.
I feel at home,
Good to
bro.
see you. Well, what we've done here is we've created an environment where we want you to feel at home, where you feel comfortable. This is not something that is supposed to be exhaustive. This is fun. Yeah,
It's fun.
you know all about suits. I can't tell you. There's not much I can tell.
However,
Mr. Suits about suits.
we've gone from one scale to the other scale.
Right.
And when I say this feels like home, it's comfortable. Everything that I would imagine brothers who are out there making money, who have a stressful environment want
Yes.
on their day off when they relax, I've experienced since I've been here. This is a lifestyle building. You could actually take away every pound a man has in his wages as they land in the
In
building.
a couple of hands.
From the haircut to the massage to drinking, relaxing, playing chess downstairs,
Yep.
and then to outfit him so that he can put on the armour and go and attack his year for every single encounter that he's going to have.
Well, it is your one-stop shop for grooming and styling,
Yeah.
you know, and it's a holistic one-stop shop. So it's to make you feel, comfortable, to make you feel at home, and hopefully we can take a look at some fabrics now and see what
Let's see what
floats
you're
your
working
boat.
with, brother.
What I tend to do is I don't go into prices. As you know, various fabrics have got different. It's a different styles and it's different. It will be different weights.
Absolutely.
Which means there will be a different cost involved. But what I like to do is I like to make the client feel comfortable in his choice,
Yeah.
and then we can start talking price information, because it's what you like, and that's how we do it, and then we can kind of work from there. So in terms of the process, what we do is we look through some fabrics. You can select your style block, your linings. We can show you on the computer how it would look. So we come leaps and bounds from back in the day. Where,
2023.
it's 2023, my bro. You know how we do. So there's a lot we can do now, my man. To make you a suit fit for your, what we say, for your body's perfection. Yeah, that's what we tend to do. In terms of the measuring process, every aspect will be taken into account. I know there's certain phrases that have changed over the years, but it's your crown to cuff,
Yeah.
your outside leg, your inside leg, your chest, your body waist, your half back, just to make sure that suit fits you perfectly.
So that you own the suit.
So you own the suit.
Yeah.
You're actually wearing that suit. In terms of styles, colors, it's something that you stand out. When you walk into that place, people know.
Like you've got 10,000
It's
ancestors
not
on
enough
your
to peg, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not enough to peg. It's something, and I mean, we've got the made-to-order shoes as well.
Yeah.
So imagine it's not something where you can, that embarrassing moment where you
It's intentional.
walk into a place.
It's intentional.
It's with every intent, my man.
Yeah.
You walk into a place, it's not, you see another man wearing your shoes because you happen to shop at the same Versace store that day, or the same Louis Vuitton. It's your shoe. So it's the same thing will be as your suit.
Beautiful.
So in terms of fabrics, my man, we are in winter season. So I'll show you some heavier weights. This is from Vitalia Brothers, and these are winter flannels.
Yeah.
So we've got various colours, various styles. You can also use these for jacketing.
Mm-hmm.
So I tend to wear, sometimes I've just got a jacket and jeans.
I live in sports jackets.
You do?
Yeah.
Right. So we can do the sports jackets as well. These are the kind of, like I say, the heavier fabrics. So gram-wise, you're looking at like a 340. We can go into the lighter fabrics.
No, people hate this is went away.
It's definitely winter wear. You know how it goes. You know how it goes already. So imagine that now. You've also got your linings. And it's literally like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you open up your jacket and you're seeing something completely different. This one I've got the camouflage lining in this
Beautiful.
one. Then we kind of top it off with different colour buttons.
Mm-hmm. And then the detail, the thread detail.
Thread detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what some may miss, which we're going to go back to, is
I
the
know what you're gonna
bespoke
say.
buttonholes.
It's the bespoke.
Exactly.
buttonholes, not sham cut.
No.
Yeah?
Bespoke buttonholes.
Right. So that's how we do. So as you can see, it can be a very exciting process.
Well, I've already seen a flannel denim that looks very nice.
Right.
And an exciting paisley that would match that perfectly.
Right.
So how long from measuring
Yep.
through cutting would it take to produce the actual finished suit?
So the process is essentially from measuring to cutting the suit, we say 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
I could get it in sooner, but the reason why we say 6 to 8 weeks is to be sure that, you know, we don't go over. We'd rather under, you know, promise than say.
Yeah,
right
absolutely.
over
And disappoint.
and disappoint.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what we tend to say in terms of time period. If there are any adjustments that need to be made once we get the suit back, we'll take care of that. It's no extra cost to yourself.
Because the material is always left inside the jacket,
Yes.
inside the trousers, inside the waist, and inside the foot. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, what we want to do, that process is to make it fit that extra special. So it's any fine details you may put on the suit, a lay person may put on the suit, and it's to them it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. To the tailor,
But it's got to complement the silhouette of the man.
it has.
Completely.
It has.
Absolutely.
So, and plus, you know, there may be some adjustments. Some guys go hell for leather. When you measure them,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's, oh, I've got a bit of a stomach, and they go
Yeah.
hell for leather, row in and change up.
Yeah.
So we have to take all that into account
Yeah.
as well. Also figurations,
Yeah.
which is something I did forget to mention earlier on actually. So once taking the measurements, some guys may have like a drop shoulder.
Yeah.
You know, you carry those heavy bags, so you may have a drop
No.
right shoulder.
But I empathise.
You know how it goes, right? Some guys even
I've got solicitor's hands.
got solicitor's hands. Some guys one leg shorter than the other, one
Yeah, no,
arm longer than the other.
I've experienced it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we take all of those things into account. And that's the difference between a made-to-measure suit
I'm with you.
and an off-the-peg suit.
Absolutely.
So, you know, people may talk about the price. You know, price-wise, we're talking about maybe 800 and up. You know, but compare that to.
But this is something that is made for you. And if you went to Savile Row, you
Right.
might be starting from £2,000 or
Exactly.
£2,500, and then you're going to go north.
You took the word straight out of my mouth.
Absolutely. And not only that, but we're talking about a business that shares our ethos and our values.
Yes.
Because as working men, we want to go where we're appreciated, not where we're tolerated. And when you're actually investing back economically into something that aligns with your values, it's something that I find quite wholesome.
Yes.
And it sits very well with me. And not only that, but what you've done metaphysically is you've actually transferred who you are into this building. And I feel it immediately as I come in here.
Yes.
And as I sit down, we're not talking about fleece in your pocket. That's not. And what do you want? The first thing that happened was a conversation. So once you understand exactly what I want, I feel very, very comfortable about parting with cash.
There you go.
Cheers.
Well, my grandfather was a tailor. You know, when you talk about the name Smoddy, where you know obviously Smoddy comes from the kind of Jamaican term for somebody.
Yes,
But
I've been called that.
You know, well, my daddy was
Yeah, Smoddy.
Smoddy.
Yeah.
So the
Me
way
too.
you dress,
Yeah,
you know, and remember back in the day, I mean, I think the art of dressing well is something that is it's lacking in certain
been abandoned.
aspects.
It's been about.
It has, and you know, you even when there are certain events on, unless it says, you know,
Dress.
the
People
women's
won't
dress,
choose to
they won't
dress.
choose to dress.
Yeah, and I find it bizarre because we
I
should
find
desire
so.
to for ourselves.
Exactly.
I do.
Yeah. You look good, you feel good, and
Absolutely.
I mean, it carries a different type of weight
Yeah.
when you're out and you're walking around. You're wearing a certain.
And you see
certain type
just
of
the
attire.
response to you and
Yes.
the vibration that's
Yes.
around you.
Yes. So it's bringing that aspect back as well. You know, we have to feel comfortable as men
Absolutely.
to dress well and to feel good about ourselves, and also to pass it on to that next generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most importantly, legacy.
Exactly.
And I see this as a legacy business where fathers would bring their sons.
It happens already.
And you know, you do their first suit,
Yep.
their first job,
Yes.
and then you may see somebody getting married,
Yep.
their
Yep.
christenings.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's a legacy business.
We've had generations there. I've had from great grandfather, grandfather, son, and his son.
Yeah,
You know, and we've had them there because when we do things like grooming parties or even just those men wanting to bond, because bonding between men is very, very important.
very important.
Especially as you say, generational. It's very, very important because there seems to be a kind of break off with the younger ones, especially now when we've got technology. So everyone's, you know, the younger ones might be just to their own in their phone and things like that.
Culture is
The
shifted.
older ones, you know, you're working,
Yeah.
you haven't got that time. So it's making that time. And what we do here at Smoddy Sharp is you take a couple of hours out for yourself,
Yeah.
for your immediate circle, for your loved ones, whether it be your friends,
Yep.
you know, your family, and take that time here where you can, like I say, you can groom, you can relax, you can play, as you say, again, chess, Domino's.
Have a drink.
You can have a drink. And
sharpen up in the barbers.
You can sharpen up in the bar.
And relax in the massage parlor next door.
You can get yourself a facial.
Yeah.
Because look good, feel good. You know, how many men take care of their nails nowadays? Yeah. All the toxins go down to your feet.
Yeah.
So, you know, who knows that? Who knows to look after your skin? Who knows what products to use in your hair?
Yeah.
You know, in your beard, for instance.
Yeah.
So, even things like the razors. You know, some people, they use the razors, they use them incorrectly. And it's very abrasive on
the skin, absolutely.
Ruins the skin. There's a lot of guys now. You know, we're people who pride ourselves in our hygiene practices. So in terms of, I see certain guys, not in here, but I've seen certain guys with some very nasty bumps and things because unfortunately,
barbers just don't take that care.
They don't take that care of
Yeah,
their hygiene.
clean their tools.
You know, so everything we do here, from something like this to the barbering, is all done with care and respect for our clients, and ultimately it's about looking after that gentleman who he's out in the field, you know,
and it's within our interest. We know it's really in the field, and if you're looking after your clients look after you.
Almost definitely.
And based on the feeling that I have from coming into this building, this is only something I could recommend, and I recommend it with clean hands and a clean heart, because I know exactly the ethos of the business, but more importantly, my experience, and your experience can't lie.
Appreciate that.